This is an aerial view of Unit 1 at the 3 Mile Island Nuclear Generating Station. Located inside the reactor building is the nuclear reactor and the 2 new replacement steam generators. For simplicity, this animation only depicts one steam generator. Think of a steam generator as a heat exchanger, where superheated water from the reactor coolant loop shown here in red is pumped through thousands of small pipes called steam tubes located inside the steam generator. The term steam tubes is a misnomer in the sense that they actually convey reactor coolant water. The steam tubes are the focus of our safety contentions. A second and separate loop of water used to create steam is pumped into the steam generator. This loop is heated by the reactor coolant loop as it travels between the more than 15,000 steam tubes. This is where the heat exchange happens. The water in the second loop boils, creating an enormous amount of steam. The steam then exits near the top of the steam generator and is piped over to the turbine building, where it provides the power to spin the turbine and consequently spins the electrical generator, thus creating electricity. Lastly, the steam is condensed back into water and pumped back into the steam generator, where it begins another cycle. Here we see a section of the steam tubes. Notice that the reactor coolant water in red never mixes with the second loop of water in blue. The red and blue loops are separate and serve as a very important safety barrier to prevent any potential leakage of radiation from the reactor coolant. At 3 Mile Island, the tubes are bowing during normal operation of the reactor. The water used for the steam, which is flowing between the tubes, is very turbulent and chaotic. This has caused some of the steam tubes to flutter to the point of striking or rubbing each other, resulting in damage. Exelon, TMI's owners, discovered this damaging condition during the first outage following installation of the new steam generators. A small number of damaged tubes were plugged and taken out of service to avoid the rupturing of those tubes. The problem is, for reactor transient conditions where temperatures are higher, the severity of the bowing and the increased energy of the flutter could be much more damaging and affect many more steam tubes. The result could be a very serious loss of coolant accident, known as a containment bypass accident. That's where radiation escapes from the turbine building unfiltered and undelayed.